Hello guys, welcome back. Today I'll be taking you through the step-by-step process of making your own spaghetti from scratch. I did a practical demonstration on how to make 3 different types of pasta in this video. Also in this video, I showed how to cook fresh pasta right after making it. If you don't have a pasta maker at home, don't worry. I also showed how you can make your pasta without the pasta maker. And guess what? We just need 2 ingredients, your flour and your egg. Okay, let's get started. We start by sieving our flour into a bowl. We add a pinch of salt and then we mix it together. And while after mixing, we make a hole in the middle. You then break 3 large eggs and pour into the flour. In circular motion, start beating the egg, and while you're beating it, you gradually start incorporating the flour into the egg you're beating. You can actually do this on your work surface with your bare hands if you want, but it's a bit messy, so I prefer to start this way. So you continue to mix until you've mixed in all the flour. If you feel the fork is not doing the work properly, you switch to your bare hands and start kneading in the bowl before transferring to the work surface. While kneading, if you feel it's too hard, you can add a few drops of water and continue to knead. Sprinkle flour on your work surface and transfer the dough onto the work surface and start to knead. Now this kneading will take about 10 minutes until it's smooth. Some of you might be wondering, why stress yourself making pasta when it's very cheap in the supermarkets? If you have the time, I think it's better to make your own pasta. At least you're sure there are no preservatives in it and you're sure of the exact ingredients going into the pasta you'll be eating. Aside from that, it's actually cheaper to make your own pasta because the price you'll be paying for 2 packs of pasta from the regular store will be enough to make you about 5 packs at home. I don't know if that makes sense. And of course, the joy of eating what you produce with your own bare hands. So our dough is smooth now, so we'll wrap it with cling film and put it in the fridge, or you can leave it on your work surface for about 1 hour. But when you're bringing it out from the fridge, you must let it come back to normal room temperature before you start working with the dough. Sprinkle your work surface and transfer the dough. You cut it into smaller sizes. Then you take out one portion and put the rest into a Ziploc bag so it doesn't dry out. You use your rolling pin to roll out the dough, but remember to sprinkle flour so the dough doesn't stick to the rolling pin. You place your dough into the pasta maker from the widest setting to roll it out. You keep changing the setting, reducing it to the thinnest until the dough is very thin. The more you pass it through the pasta maker, the longer the dough gets, the thinner it gets. You can cut it when it gets too long. Then you attach the spaghetti cutter that comes with the pasta maker. Then you sprinkle flour so the dough doesn't stick inside the pasta maker. And then you roll it out. After rolling out, be sure to sprinkle flour on the rolled out spaghetti so that it doesn't stick. You also sprinkle flour on your baking tray and place your spaghetti there on it to dry out. To cut out the spaghetti or noodle sized pasta is to place the dough in the spaghetti cutter and roll it out, and it comes out that way. You can hang your pasta on any rack you have around in your house, or even a hanger. Some people use the dehydrating machine to dry it up. Now, if you don't have a pasta maker at home, just use your normal rolling pin, roll it out, keep rolling, turning, roll until it's very flat. And before you cut, you sprinkle flour on it, then fold it. You use your knife to slice the desired thickness. If you also have a pizza cutter at home, you use it to slice the pasta. Now these ones I left on the rack to air dry for about 5 hours. See how stiff it is, and it's brittle. When you break it, it breaks easily. You should leave it for a minimum of 24 hours. Then you can put it in an airtight container and store. If you don't want to air dry it, you can pack it in a Ziploc bag and put it in the freezer and freeze. Whenever you want to cook it, you just bring it out from the Ziploc bag and put it straight into hot boiling water and cook. Then if you're cooking it straight away, you let it rest on that pan for a minimum of 20 minutes. Then you put hot water on the fire. You put a little bit of oil, vegetable oil. Then pour in your pasta. Freshly made pasta cooks under shorter time than the store-bought pasta. So when cooking, you'll be very vigilant. And within 5 minutes, your pasta is ready to eat. You drain the water and serve as desired. If you're interested in my own recipe on how I make my own pasta, I have a video which I'll leave the link in the description box. I hope you try this out at home and send me a video or a picture to my DM on Instagram or my email. I love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you in my next video. Bye.